Welcome to Multiple Awnings. Let's program the motor together for your slim awning. You will need your remote control and your hand crank. In rare cases where the motor programming has to be reset, you'll need to execute the steps of sections A, B, C, and D in this exact order. Here's how to put the motor in programming mode if you don't have the original remote control. Start by unplugging the motor. Install the hand crank on its ring and plug the motor back in. Turn at least 6 full turns as quickly as possible. Now let's erase the motor's memory. After you did 6 turns with the hand crank, you now have 1 minute to erase the memory with any remote control, even if it has not been memorized. See the next step. Press the stop button until the motor performs 2 movements. Press the up button until the motor makes 3 movements. Press the stop button until the motor makes 3 movements. Press the down button until the motor makes 3 movements. Finally, simultaneously press the up and down buttons until the motor moves 5 times. The memory of your motor will then be totally reset. Unplug the motor, wait for 2 seconds, and plug it back in. The motor will move twice and remain in waiting mode without any time limit. Here's how to program the first remote. Please note that when you received your awning, the remote control was already programmed. This procedure only applies when the memory of the motor has been reset. Keep the stop button pressed until the motor moves 3 times. When the motor is on the right side, even after the remote control has been memorized, the motor has not yet associated which button is meant to open or close the awning. This association will be automatically made during the limits setup. Until this procedure is done, the motor will only move in programming mode, which means in order for the motor to execute the desired command, you will need to keep the button pressed the whole time. Now let's adjust the open and close limits. Completely close your awning with the remote control, and once closed, hold for an additional 3 seconds. Open the awning about 1 inch and close it back until it's completely closed, and then hold for an additional 3 seconds after. The closing position of your awning is now memorized. Open the awning halfway. Press the stop button until the motor moves twice. Press the stop button again until the motor makes 4 movements. Press the down button until the motor makes 2 movements. Open the awning to the new desired open position. Press the stop button until the motor makes 3 movements. If the motor makes 6 movements, the programming has failed. You must then repeat from step 1. The fabric should be rolling over the top of the roller bar, not underneath. If the fabric is rolling from the bottom of the roller bar, continue unrolling the fabric until it rolls over the top of the roller bar. Then roll up the fabric until both lateral arms lock and the fabric becomes tight. If your awning is motorized, use the hand crank. You must now reprogram the wind sensor. Watch the video Programming the Wind Sensor for the Slim. Multiple Awnings wishes you a great summer.